Hi everybody, I thought today we'd show you my new company vehicle. So I've gone for a Volkswagen Multivan. So it's the first time I've had the Multivan as a vehicle, so I thought I'd give it a whirl, see what it's like. I've done a video recently, talked about whether this is one of the best family cars you can get. Wanted to see if that was the case for me. I'm pretty sure that it is, and in fact, I've had it now for probably about a month and I'm actually loving it. I love this vehicle, really do like it. Obviously it's in red, which is helping. That's one of the colours I went for. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know I do like my red vans, my red cars that's in there. So I thought today I'll show you around it, show you some of the bits, some of the things that we've added to it, which is in there as well, kind of explain some of the bits that are going from on there as well. So hope you enjoy it. So we're going to start from the outside of it. So it's in the Fontana red colour. Which again, you know, I'm a big fan of the red colour that's in there, but I do like it as a colour combination with things like these wheels, for example. So it's got the bi-colour alloys. These are standard wheels with this particular vehicle that's in here, but we've got things like the black mirror caps that's on here and the darkened glass which goes down the side. So pretty much these are all standard. There are one or two options on this vehicle. I will explain what they are, but there's only really two options that's on the vehicle. So this is all standard that's on here. You've got opening windows, which are on here. These are standard as well. So as I move down the vehicle, you can see it's on here. It's nice and easy to understand that's on here. Obviously, we've got even black bits on the back from on here. One of the extras I have fitted, which was a dealer fit option, is some roof bars and some roof rails. So these are roof rails which go from front to back in the middle section on here. I'll get some photos on top. And I've got two crossbars which go across from on there. So I need those from a roof box when I go away. I've recently been away at half term with this vehicle and had a roof box up on there as well. It did very, very well with that. So that's why I've got those that's on the back. Rear of the vehicle, added a bumper cover that's on the back of here, and that just keeps it all nice and protected. But you have got the chrome stripper on there with our Multivan lettering that's in the side that's in there as well. When you come around to this side of it, I have added some mud flaps. So we've got rear mud flaps that's down on here. You can just see the front one that's on here as well. So had them fitted, had some mud flaps fitted to the vehicle. We've got the front end that's here as well, that's on the vehicle. And with the Multivan, we've got these nice big, we've got our light strip which runs around the front of the vehicle, which is in there from our lighting unit that's in there as well. Looks really, really nice, looks really smart. I think that's in there. Let us know in the comments box below what you think, but I do particularly like it. That's here as well. I think there's a nice size of it. The next time I change it, I might go for the long version rather than this one, which is a slightly longer one that's in there, but I do quite like the size of this, you know, getting in normal car park spaces, so we'll have to see what that's like. But should we have a quick look inside? Let's have a look inside and see what we've got. Electric doors as standard. And I said, really, options-wise, it's got two main factory options, and one is the conference pack. Not a huge amount of money on these, but I think it's definitely worthwhile. And that conference pack allows these two seats to be turned through 180 degrees to face backwards. We don't tend to use these seats that much, but in the configuration at the moment is I've got the seats across the back, for obviously for the kids can jump in there. It's nice, you've got lots of room. We can pull the table forward if I need to. So we can pull this forward on here, and this comes up. We've got extra bits that's in here as well, so if we're all out for the day, for example, we can all jump in the back here and have some lunch and things like that. So found it really good for that. And then the other option this has got is the pan roof, which is in here, which puts the glass roof section in. So we've got one big piece of glass here and then another piece of glass over at the front that's there. And that really does two things. One, it makes it feel a lot bigger inside, but it also at the same time as well, it gives you that just extra little bit of headroom, I feel, that's inside the vehicle when you're actually sat there as well. Loads and loads of space that's in here. I was away at the May half term, as I said, took it away. You not believe how much stuff that we had in here. We had 6 people in here as well. And at one point you couldn't see some of the children in the back of there because there was that much stuff in there as well. But it did very, very well. Had the roof box on there as well, and it suited exactly what we needed it for. That's here. So let's go around to the rear, have a quick check in the boot. Electric tailgate on these vehicles, and I know a lot of you will be thinking there's not a lot of room in the boot that's in here. If I take this shelf out from on here, so I tend to use boxes with things so keep things nice and organised. It's in here. Obviously, depending on what you're using it for, I've got all these seats back at the moment because this is like my everyday vehicle that I'm using it for. Obviously, when we're away, these seats can go forward, give you more space that's in the boot. or take those out. For example, if there's only the 4 of us going away, for example, that's on there, I would actually take 2 seats out and push everything all the way forward to give us more space that's in the boot. But for normal driving, and day-wise, that boot space is more than adequate for me and probably for everybody else. Got some nice lights in the back here, which is really good at night. So this is really well illuminated outside, and then we can push that down. And then finally, let's have a look inside the cabin that's in here. So in the driver's seat, we've looked at Multivan before, so we know how all the things work. But just as in with the Transporter, I like it because there's little places you can put everything. So at the moment, for example, I've got my cool box in the middle here, which I used to have in the middle of my Transporter seats when I had a Transporter van. That's in there, so that's in there, and there's a plug socket in the front, so I can plug that straight in and keep drinks cool and things like that, and sandwiches when we're away at the weekends. I've even got a little place as well for my power bank down there, so that's just underneath the cup holders. That's in there, so I can power everything up when I need to, and if we're going away, that's in there, just underneath all the cup holders. Got cup holders everywhere. There's cup holders in the back, there's cup holders in the front, and it's really, really good. I found it really, really good vehicle. I said at the beginning of the video today, we should have a quick look at the new vehicle, see what you think that's on there as well. Let us know in the comments box below. Do you like the new Multivan? Do you think it's great as a vehicle that's in there as well? Is there anything you might want something different that's on there as well? Pop that in, that's in there. So if you've enjoyed today, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. We always say that, please. If you don't subscribe to the channel. We have lots and lots of people who watch these videos who don't subscribe, and it really does help us out if you do subscribe and click those notification bells, and we'll see you on the next video.